Welcome back to Night City. This is Dark Skies 2078, pickup series 4-2. We're going to call this one Spider Song. The current music is going pretty hot because these folks are going to a club. The club in question is called Metal Storm. Metal Storm is an old club. It's existed for the better part of 90 years. It was started by a group, a very old group of chromers, booster gangers, who were very, very into modifying themselves, chroming themselves out, putting on the latest cyberware as it was coming right fresh off the presses. The location is definitely a fixer-upper, but they've been modifying and updating it. The place is located under the Pacifica Bridge that connects Haywood to Pacifica. It's on the Haywood side. Valentinos haven't really caught much wind of it, so they're not too terribly annoyed by its presence. They have noticed the uptick in Maelstrom gangers coming into this area, and the main reason for that wasn't because of the bar. No, the bar is just an added happy side bit to that. No, the reason that they've been coming this way is because some stupid priest told Maelstrom gangers that this is the best place to get immunoblockers. A guy named Redtail selling them. I wonder who that was. Solution, tell us about your character, and very briefly, and also tell us where and what you've been doing since the last time we've seen him.
Way to put me on the spot.
Yeah.
I play Mortician, a Maelstrom, I would say ganger, but he doesn't see it that way. He is a priest of the Veil. The Veil being one of the major I dare say cults, but I don't want to, groups within Maelstrom. As for what he's been doing, the last time we saw him, we had acquired a few interesting components and bits and pieces from a cargo shipment, and since then he's been basically delving into the remnants and the documents and bits and pieces that he acquired from there.
Okay. And so just as a note, the one kind of beat that I threw in there, obviously you've told allies of yours that immunoblockers are easy on the pickup from Redtail. You've been sending business down to Wellspring. The second beat that I want to note is you have heard rumor that there is a cyber psycho moving around in this area that goes by the name Odette. Now, this is not what you understand from the historical documents as being the true Odette. Odette was a cyber psycho that died back in the 40s, 50s. No, unfortunately, what you've come to understand is that cyber psycho has become a moniker for the cult of the spider. Odette is supposedly this bearer or body that is supposed to be able to hold Lilith, the lady, and contain it. And so as you learn more about the cult of the spider, you will come to know that it is predatory. It is a thing that wishes to consume the AI beyond the veil. Next up, Riff. Really not hard to tell what you've been doing since last time we saw you, because we saw you on Tuesday, you dumb motherfucker.
Yeah.
You woke up, and Black Mamba looked at you just like she did yesterday, when you were like, oh, what the fuck's going on? She's like, get ready, we've got a gig tonight. In Haywood. We gotta get moving. We're gonna be ready.
Okay.
Black Mamba will make a phone call, get the band together. We'll cover that here in a second with you, Stephanie, as we get around to that. But let's go ahead and cover Breeze. Again, not going to be hard to kind of catch up with you. We saw you on Tuesday. So you hit a casino last night. You slept in the morning. What are you doing in the afternoon?
So I went and I purchased some ammo for my brand new shotgun that I found.
Right on.
And then I spent the rest of the day, tuning up my deck and just relaxing.
Okay. You caught wind of this cool new bar, and, you hung out with Riff last night, so you would actually be able to pick up very quickly on the nets that he is playing over there. Your friendship, again, you've hung with Riff a couple of times, so you're kind of interested in checking out, the venue. And real quick, I'll get Mortician off the board there and add a couple of others. So again, we spoke to Riff, who we've seen before. Riff is the lead guitarist of the band Impure Cobra. And then his follow-up after that was Breeze. Breeze is a netrunner with a beautiful brand new Militech Crusher, said shotgun he spoke of. Okay, so a little bit further back, we have had treating with Mars and with Gamma. But the last time we saw you both was at the same time. We'll go ahead and do Mars first. What are you up to? What have you been up to, rather?
Hello, my name is Adam. I play Mars. Mars actually was a little shaken with the way that things ended for Cryptid and that whole situation. So, after basically going with Rocco in the event that things got shitty in regards to in regards to them being there with Hatter and Rattle, um, Mars went to therapy actually.
Yeah. Again, for those who didn't catch last season, a character named Cryptid was brutally killed by her own teammates, but mainly because she was trying to sabotage the situation due to it being corporate affiliated and her being a self-proclaimed and also proclaimed by others domestic terrorist. Mars was kind of a bit wary of the situation and tried to help, but ultimately she died because the person who was sponsoring the gig was there and didn't want to deal with the loose end. Gamma, you were at that same job, and I believe you took it a little differently. I think you were a little put off you didn't get anything sent to you after the gig. What have you been doing since last we've seen you?
I've actually just been running my restaurant. Hi, Daniel. Play Gamma tonight. He's a big 6 foot tall, like 280 guy with 4 arms. He's a chef, and he's just been working at his restaurant, Chrome and Yakitori. It's a little sad that I didn't get anything special to put on the menu since last time.
That long pig.
Yeah, a quick note for those of you, if also content warning, cannibalism. Gamma sells.
I'm out. No, just kidding.
I'm out. Gamma sells people. Gamma sells people as food. Okay, now this one's the hardest, but it's not going to be too terribly difficult. I just want to make sure we lock in. But first off, this is the first time in Dark Skies 2078 that we've seen Dolly Glass. So let's go ahead and get a good long description of her before we get into the what she's been doing. So go ahead, Stephanie.
Yeah, so Dolly Glasses, she's kind of like a medium height, slender build, like kind of what you would imagine like a K-pop star might look like. She has long pink hair and a ponytail. She is wearing a mostly all leather outfit with like a bustier kind of thing. Has some designer shades on the top of her head, and she has LED lights. I can't remember what those are called, but kind of like implants. Yeah, light tattoos all over her body that can change at will. And she looks very trendy. Just kind of that's her overall vibe. I don't know if you want me to go into like her.
No, it's great. Yeah, you don't have to go into anything else besides that. I will note, though, that the people who are in the know musically, if you are interested, you can go ahead and roll a d10 right now. If you get a 5 or less, you may actually know her on sight. And we'll discuss that once we see those people. If anybody wants to roll a d10. Obviously, Riff, you don't need to. You already know. Yeah, so Mars doesn't recognize her. Not a fan of pop music, especially corporate-sponsored ones.
Yeah,
that's her old life. She doesn't do that no more.
No, I know, but they still recognize you, but they didn't.
Sure, why not?
They certainly did not on that side. Oh my god, if Mortician gets this,
that's
the
what
funniest.
What you want him?
D10, just a 10-sided dice.
Just D10, sure.
Yeah, if you get a 5 or less, you know.
You're the only one that gets it.
That would be hilarious to me. Holy shit. Okay, so Mortician, a big fan of pop music for some reason, knows who knows Dolly Glass's older music. She was a pop star who was corporately sponsored by Biotechnica, and she had a pretty decent fall last year, but then she kind of just disappeared. Fell off the scene, and the next that you heard about her, again, you're a library searcher, so you definitely probably did keep up. She is now part of Riff's band, and you know that she's the synth player there, and her music always had like a stylistic flair, and so you're kind of like, okay, maybe I ought to check out this Impure Cobra, and so that's why you'd probably be going there as well. Also the immunoblockers, the drugs. But
And yeah,
No, I don't see anyone on the map. I don't know if that's
no, we're good.
or-
Yeah, there's nobody on the map. Basically, location-wise, it's just more for the stream. This reference point here, this little bar on the bridge. We'll be moving into a battle map pretty quickly on this one, unfortunately. Real quick, or fortunate,
Beautiful.
whichever. So on that, so Dolly Glass, you were not, if I recall correctly, Riff. We didn't see her at Totentanz. She was out, and if
Yeah.
I remember correctly, Ernest was playing synth instead of drums because they couldn't get a drum set out at Totentanz for the time. That's what I want to discuss with Dolly Glass. So, about Dolly Glass, last month you were kind of away from the band for a little bit, step away. Why? And again, as the lead guitarist of your band's name implies, just riff. Whatever your character might be up to, whatever they've been kind of up to, and why they've had to kind of step away from the band for a little bit.
So while she really enjoys kind of like the newfound freedom with this band, during her time as kind of a pop star under Biotechnica, in order to kind of deal with the just, she didn't really like her job, so she kind of had a little bit of a substance like issue. So kind of just to take some time off to kind of get that under control and just kind of vibe as herself for a little bit after she's secured this new gig.
I fucking love that because that kind of hit at about the same time Riff was having a similar problem. Riff got addicted to synth coke, so it could be the case that like to keep yourself up with the band in their pace, and Riff started taking coke, you started kind of falling into that, and then kind of backed away. I like that. That's really good. Drug addicts. You bunch of
Industry, tell you what.
it's this industry. Fucking hell. Moving into the map though.
Practically feed it to you with a spoon.
They practically do. So you're currently settled in the green room of the club. As I said, the name of the club is Metal Storm Club. You've walked in, you kind of moved around, set up your musical instruments. You're basically prepared for what you have going on. The person standing outside the green room has been hired by your band specifically. He is a hardcore solo, and again, this was opted by the team. I'm not just shoving myself in here every single time I get a chance, you guys. But the solo that they are rolling with in this instance is Rattel. Rattel is about 6'6". He is kind of just a very edge runner, like solo looking guy. He kind of talks with like a dark, brooding voice. Very serious about his job. He's focused. And he has a badass gun. And a rocket hand. Got a rocket hand. I believe he's not the only person in this group that'll have a rocket hand. So this could get even spicier if done correctly. So he's outside. Keep him watch. You set up your stuff, and he basically knock on the door and say, "It's time to get set up." Sounds like your lead-in's just finishing their set. And kind of
Can't
stuff.
see the map.
Oh, you're not on the
I'm
map.
on the map. I just can't see anything.
Yeah,
I know I seen the ping here, but
That's weird.
Yeah, everything is black.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Riff should be on the map because Riff is actually in the scene. I don't know why. Because you can see stuff, right, Stephanie?
I see the map, yes.
Yeah, a little kind of
I do
green
not see the
room.
map.
I just saw
I
like
don't
a ping,
see a
but
green
nothing.
I see the city.
Oh shit! Hold on. Okay, do me a favor, real quick. Go to. I think I know. Did you click on that link that I sent you?
Yeah, I sure did.
And you're still on the city. Hold on. Bear with me here for a second. Technicals. Bear with us, folks. La. Players. I am not showing you. What link did I send you? I sent you the right link. I'm not seeing your name.
in the playlist.
Yeah, in the player list. Is 30 a cap? Can you click that link again? Like directly?
Yeah.
I don't see the list of players the way that I normally do either.
You're seeing the map though, right?
I'm not. No.
Did you see the
I'm
handouts?
not either.
Did you see the handouts I posted, Stephanie?
Yeah.
I did see the handouts.
No, not you guys. You guys.
and
I'm
I
focusing
did-
on Stephanie real quick. Hold on.
My bad.
Hold on. Okay, now I'm in.
Okay. Bear with me here. Cancel, refresh. Maybe it's because you joined when I was still. I've been in the map all night or all day even, so that might be it too. That's weird. Hold on.
I'm gonna step away for just a sec.
You got it.
I'll be right back.
I'll hopefully have everything sorted by that time. So Riff, just to kind of, you can see the map now, right?
Yeah.
Just the green room. If you use the door on the right, you can kind of come down the long hallway, and it's basically just like a very just strange kind of tunnel space that leads to another door at the far end. And you would know that outside of that and to the left, that's where the stage is located. And to the right of that, there's like a VIP area, but there's, so far as you understand, no VIPs that are present. You're pretty sure Seamus Darcy, not technically your manager, but the guy who got you the gig at Totentans, is supposed to be there. He wants to have a talk with you at some point after your set.
Okay.
Cool. But if you go down the hallway and then come out that door at the end, Ernest and Mamba will follow, and then Dolly, of course. Once I can. Sorry for the technical difficulties, people. Thought I had it pretty much set up, but
it happens, my dude. It happens.
Yeah, shit happens.
There she is.
Can't really
Got it. Save changes. Okay.
If we could predict that we were going to have technical difficulties, we'd never have technical difficulties.
Yeah,
How
exactly
dare
right.
you, son of a bitch.
So.
Let me just see technical expectations.
More than fair. So Stephanie, you can see me moving your token around, right?
Yep, I think I'm good.
Cool. Go ahead and set yourselves up on that stage behind the club sign. And then I think as far as punctuality goes, it's probably the case that since Mortician is a fan of everybody involved, you would arrive at the scene. There was a bouncer outside, and basically a long concrete staircase that goes down deep into kind of this space. It's very murky, kind of water dripping here and there. It definitely doesn't, it's not a welcoming space, but it leads to kind of a security hallway. Nobody in it, but like a scan system. You're pretty sure it's broken, and then you walk in. Tagged on the floor, welcome to hell. You would know that just by the sounds of it, there are definitely a lot of people who are Maelstrom affiliated just in this space. Nobody seems to have taken much of this backroom area and kind of avoided it. It seems like a lot of people are more focused on kind of moving towards the stage, which you would know is south and around the corner. And also just to throw it out there too, while you kind of move yourself to a space you want to go to.
Mortis is just going to make his way through, glance into the rooms, take a quick note, and then plop himself down at the back, just against the wall, so he's got a good view of the door to see who comes in.
Right on. Next up, then, would probably be Mars, just based on proximity. I think you're kind of nearer to or around Haywood. You walk down the same kind of pipe area, and down in the corner you would see a familiar face with
like a bat flapping.
Yeah, 7 eyes and a huge black cloak. Just sitting there in the corner.
Mars fights for a second with himself about whether or not to just cover the side of his face because he knows what's about to happen. But he's just gonna come along.
Over here. Yes. Good. Mars. I know. Don't ignore me. Don't ignore me.
He mouths the word. He looks over towards the stage and then mouths the word "fuck."
You just see a little loading bar in your vision before it just says "Don't ignore me."
the veil
Mars just
symbol.
like holds up a hand and then points a finger at himself to acting dumb.
Yes,
And then looks
yes,
around.
you. Drinks, drink. Oh, actually, before the others arrive, one moment, I believe it was.
And Morticia will transfer 500 eddies to Mars.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
Drinks and other things from last time. Yes, yes. I can't exactly remember how much, but yeah, I believe that should cover it.
Side note, that's way more than what Mars gave him. Mars is a good
Yeah.
bitch.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that about
Okay.
cover it.
Gamma, you don't know Mortician, but you come in, you would definitely see, somebody recognized in the corner. Whether or not you want to engage Mars or not, or just kind of move into the place proper. But you're mostly here for the music, but at the same time, you're here for like the clientele, because a lot of the people who are here are locals, right? Maelstrom gangers. So you're here to kind of like keep up face so that the gangers don't think you're a bitch, and make sure that they don't kind of raid your restaurant.
That's fair. No, I'll just nod at Mars, because, I mean, we were kind of on different ends of what we wanted to do with that, but we weren't fighting.
That whole situation? Yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay,
I'll
Mars
just
kind of sort of like invertedly like, like up chin nods back at him. Like Mars doesn't have hard feelings towards Gamma, Rattle, Hatter. They were following orders at the end of the day.
And yeah, again, you, Rattel, and Mars had a very interesting time on the roof.
Yeah.
I'll just move over to this table.
That just
But
kind of sort of like flashes back before Mars's mind, and then like the explosion of the fucking AV.
Hell yeah.
there's when I move the token, it just leaves another one there, and I can move 100 of them.
Yeah, I had that with me.
Because that's not happening for me.
You're spreading like a virus.
I can help with that. Sorry.
Morty's like, you could be so much
Mm.
more.
You could be so much more.
So devious.
Exactly.
Oh, hold on. Oh, hell yeah. Then thank you for the gifted. And congrats, Foxen. You bitch, why aren't you subscribed? I'm joking.
Hey, Rayvon.
Last but not least, I think. Am I good at numbers again? Yes, I am good at numbers. Breeze, you would enter in. And again, you don't know Gamma. You would see Mars. Are you kind of moving away from Mortician or just hanging back here with him?
I'm filtering into the crowd. I'm cruising for chicks, man.
Yeah, for sure, you are. But Mars, on the other hand, I was checking to see if he's kind of moving away from Mortician or sticking back with him and hanging with him.
Mars is kind of like, whatever, he noticed me. He paid me. I'm gonna stick around. Fuck.
Yeah. There's nobody back there with you. It's pretty quiet. It's pretty chill. You would see Breeze come in, and when he enters in at about the same time, you would see a Maelstrom ganger kind of like almost shadowing Breeze. Like, it's kind of creepy, but like you don't get like a huge like ick vibe. It's just kind of weird how it happens, just staging maybe. And
Yeah, anyone like might notice that like Mars's like boot slightly shifts, like he's ready for just like that split second, and then he like relaxes.
he kind of walks in right after our man Breeze, right? But like he's not Breeze. You don't get a vibe like someone's tailing you or anything. It's just like maybe about 10 paces behind you, someone followed you down into this space. But like it doesn't feel like they're here for you. And when Breeze kind of makes his way around and kind of comes around towards the bar, this guy who was kind of tailing him moves towards this door here, opens it after looking over his shoulder and kind of looking around, and then goes inside. All right. Mortician, of course, you would catch that as well. You've got 7 eyes. I mean, that sounds about right.
I still can't see
Mortician
the
can
man.
probably hear or
Oh.
even see Mars' voice, and he's just
This-
like, "For the
This is a
yours."
problem we are never going to deal with again, my friend, because I just updated your token. Do you see it now?
Yeah,
Okay, perfect.
thank you, sir.
The bar is in the center. The dance floor is occupied. There's quite a lot of people. Riff, as you're kind of getting ready to start your first set, the one person you do recognize and notice, and I don't know if you caught her in the center of the group there, but Nitro is definitely here. And for those of us who have recall, Nitro is a member of the Maelstrom gang who just keeps turning up in these fucking deals. I would like for you and for Dolly to go ahead and roll me a perception check. That is under awareness. Okay. Oh,
I'm working on it.
No worries.
There's so many characters.
I got you. Hold on.
All right, and that's under perception.
Oh, yeah, perception's under awareness.
All right. I think it's been over a year since I've looked at a Cyberpunk sheet.
Okay, they haven't changed much, fortunately.
Her character sheet popped on my Roll20.
Yeah, I kind of tried to give her a quick note for everybody who isn't terribly familiar with Roll20. If you can't find your character sheet right off, but you see your token on the screen, you select your token, hold shift, and then double click your token. It will pop open your character sheet.
Oh, cool.
All right.
That's
So
much easier.
Neither of you noticed the other element that I was kind of breezing there for, but you do notice Nitro, Riff, and everybody kind of sets up. At this point, you start your set and start playing your instruments and getting ready to kind of like, hype up the crowd, etc. Riff, you're the lead guitar, so Black Mama's doing most of the crowd work, and as always, just very kind of front-facing, kind of yelling towards the crowd, very hype. I can't really think of what I want to say in that regard. She's just always on top of it. Go ahead and roll me either play instrument roll is what I want.
Okay. Let's see here. Please let me roll good on this. Okay, so fun fact, I have out a perk for this.
I came expecting failure, and I've done it. I've done the failing.
When I roll a play instrument skill check and I roll less than a 5, I can treat the roll as 5.
Yes.
If the roll is a critical failure, you still roll another d10 and subtract the result, and
So,
then just use the new one.
Your new result will then be, so instead of 12 minus 4, it will be a 4, or
It should be 12.
no, 12 plus 4. So it'll
16
be 16 minus 4, which would, or no, sorry, 16.
12.
16 the total.
Okay.
Right? No. I'm so bad at math.
Should be 16 minus 4.
16 minus 4, so it'd be 12.
12.
And then I can use luck for this, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm dumping both my points of luck for this. So it is an 18.
You know what? Because I'm invested in this, Rattel will go ahead and spend his as well. Fuck it, burn it early. Yeah,
No way, you'll need it later.
And then Stephanie, play instrument is under
Performance.
Or
Performance.
synth, you said?
yes, synth. Does it not have it on there?
It does. I clicked it, but it didn't do anything.
Did it bring up a pop-up? Oh, there it goes.
Okay, sorry. Yeah,
Okay.
it did twice.
Do you want to spend any luck on that, or are you just good being decent background? Because that's decent. It's not the worst ever.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
The first
For the
17?
17? The
Oh!
17?
17's pretty
I
dang good.
only saw the 11.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay,
Ooh.
17 is better than most. Yeah. So okay, you guys are playing hot tonight. The crowd is definitely very hyped. Breeze, you're entering into the scene, so they're starting to play music. You see Riff up in there just slaughtering it on guitar.
Hell yeah.
And most of the people in here are chromed out Maelstrom gang members. I don't know if you're familiar with that terminology, but I'm going to go ahead and just make sure that you understand. I'm going to show you Nitro, and then you're going to tell me if you're into that or not. I think that's the best way to do it, right, folks? Like,
Yeah,
I'm surprised Nitro's still around. That's wild.
yeah, she has not died. It's totally wild.
I was in that session.
Yeah, she's come up a couple of times beyond that. So that's Nitro.
Oh yeah, I've met her, I think, right?
Maybe.
Well, damn.
But Maelstrom,
Yeah, I tried to hit on her.
Maelstrom gangers are definitely Well,
An acquired taste.
I will say that this was one that got killed by a bunch of people a few series ago, and all of the lady folk in this goddamn Discord community are thirsty bitches. Maybe not Stephanie, but
I like Nitro.
fair.
Yeah.
But
same.
yeah, again, the brooding, leathery muscle mans, they apparently were fans of that.
Riff, high five. Fuck that guy.
So, Breeze, is there any kind of, like, looking at the map, seeing kind of tokens and present, is there anybody you want to kind of engage with? This is the part of the session where it's kind of free play. You can just kind of go where you want, be where you're at. If you want to see other people do it instead of you, we can do that instead. But if you want to try it, dive in.
I'm gonna head, you said the bar's over here?
That circle in the center, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to the bar.
Big
Order a
guy.
drink.
His face is Maelstrom ganged, but it looks like it's kind of like a smiley face of light. He looks at you, and again, another face we've seen. He says, "Hey, what can I get you?"
I'll have a bourbon. Straight.
Yep. Reaches under, grabs a bottle, pulls it up, slaps it into the glass, slides it to you. And then you kind of see in your heads-up display on your holo a request for 20 eddies.
I'll give him 50.
All right. He says, thanks. And then he
Thank
kind
you,
of
sir.
starts moving around the bar. At the bar beside you, there's a guy who's wearing a bodyweight suit. He very much looks like he's kind of out of place, not unlike yourself. Like there's not really much chrome to him. He's not like super chromed out or anything. But yeah, he looks a little bit more corporate than you, I would say. His hair is kind of like silvered up, and looks like he has Valentino tattoos underneath his body weight. Then the other person that's currently at the bar is a woman who you actually think you recognize. Don't know from where. Roll a perception roll.
Gotcha. Hold on a second. Old man.
No worries, I understand. Computers are hard, buddy.
Whilst that's rolling,
Yeah.
Morticia's going to grab Mars. Not so much grab him, but just usher him towards the bar area.
They're playing soon, so I dare say it's only wise. Let me
I
go
did
in.
advice for some reason.
Fucking dancing with you. Just so you know.
Mortician he'll tilt to the side for a moment. One of the eyes will flicker and almost blink, and then.
Very well.
So yeah, I'm just going to head towards the bar just so that
Yep.
we can see a little
Let's
more of.
fucking go, Chum.
Go ahead and roll me a d10 again, and Gamma, do likewise. Okay. So you kind of are walking in at the same time as a guy with 4 arms, not unlike yourself. That statement was for both of you. And he looks familiar, but you can't place him. And that's, again, for both of you. So you're kind of like walking down the long hallway looking at each other like...
One of the claws is going to extend from beneath the cloak and just poke Gamera in the side.
I know you from somewhere, but I can't quite place it. Where? Where do you work? What do you do?
I was thinking the same thing about you, bud.
He's going to get roughly 3 or 4 inches to your face.
Glowing eyes.
Careful, don't get too close. I kiss.
Not the
I'd love
first
to
to.
warn you about that.
Not the first to propose such an interesting proposition, but now, drinks. Yes, in this situation, drinks seek conversation.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Drinks are.
And he'll transfer Mars another 100 eddies.
Something strong. I'm not sure, but it's very rare that I partake in these sorts of affairs. So, surprise me.
And with that, I'm just going to. Mortis is going to plonk himself in a corner, again, just so that we can be involved in the atmosphere and see what's going on.
Go ahead and give me a
Mars is
perception
gonna-
roll. And then Mars, you're moving to the bar with Gamma.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go ahead and say what you're going to say.
Perception roll.
Mars is gonna kind of sort of like he can't roll his eyes because they're fixed, but he's gonna roll his head, and then he's gonna make his way to the bar.
Fair. Smiley will kind of look at both of you, take your drink orders. If it's like a liquor or a cocktail, it's going to cost you 20 eddies. If you're just getting a bro sip, it's 10.
Whiskey.
All right,
Let's do 2 bourbons.
got it. Don't know why these bourbons are popular with flesh people, but pulls out bottle again, pours it for you.
It does the trick, does the job, kills my liver. I love it.
Raze, you recognize the two, or you recognize Mars, obviously, up at the bar now. And then, like I said, that guy, and he is, he seems out of place. The girl with that 15, you recognize her. She was at Northwoods Casino last night.
I actually rolled a 12.
Oh, then never mind. The thing I said is not something you know.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
It's okay. These double dice rolls are making me sad.
Blame roll 20 for lagging.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not fine.
Yeah,
but
fair
yeah,
warning. I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but like roll 20 has like this reputation with, at least with my
yeah,
experience,
it's laggy.
having like a half-second lag.
Just click it once and give it a second. But yeah,
I did that time, and it just did. I don't know.
Mortician, looking at everybody here and with that perception roll, you're pretty sure nobody here is cult affiliated. You don't think anybody here kind of stands out as members of any kind of factions or sub-factions therein. The only people that you kind of recognize having seen them near it is the bartender. The bartender was the same bartender at the church bar, but he wasn't cult affiliated. He was just working a job.
Yeah. He knew me and left.
He said, "Fuck it, this is your business. Handle it." But yeah, that person and also Nitro are probably the only ones that kind of stand out as recognizable or name. Mars, you get your beverages and head back over to Mortician. Gamma, you get your beverage. Do you stay at the bar or do you try to find a seat?
That's the bar.
Okay. Go ahead and
I hate your dad or nothing, but don't
if-
step too quick if you don't want to get too fucked up.
Mortician's going to quickly stand from his chair, point towards the stage, and over the cacophony of music, you'll just see him pointing.
She has returned! Yes! Welcome back! Oh, Grand Mistress of Sound, Dolly Glass!
Who the fuck is that? Oh, she's cute. She's cute. Did you two date?
No, you fool.
And he's just going to start sending like file transfer previous news hits of Dolly and
dumping the shrine to Dolly Glass he has in his head for pop.
I would like specifically the clip of her when she did the sponsor for.
Oh hell yeah, Nicola. It's still running, and they keep showing it at fucking Old Mo's Diner. Yeah, she was a sponsor for Nicola. That's too funny.
So you basically just get a lore dump of files that you can't really cancel.
You're like,
in fact, if you'd like to try, you're
Fuck's
welcome
sake.
to.
If I had meat eyes, they'd be bleeding.
real quick. So you said like K-pop, like so Stan culture. If anybody's familiar with that,
Yeah.
we didn't expect Mortician to come into this being that way, but here we are.
We love it. We love the
That's the
adaptation.
role.
But,
It's the dice tell the
he's
story.
very online. That makes sense.
That's it. That's
This is
it.
the best.
Okay. Gamma, since you're and Bree, since you two are kind of away as that's kind of happening, you see Mortician kind of point, yell. You can kind of make out what he's saying, but it's, again, really loud in here. Go ahead and give me perception checks, because that's going to kind of elicit a response from somebody in the crowd.
Oh,
I
wow.
apologize in advance for my actions, everybody.
No, it's okay.
Is everyone
Hey,
is
we love
everyone
it.
doing perception?
Just those two, Breeze and Gamma. You're currently on stage playing synth and like jamming out. You're probably somewhere halfway through the set. I'm gonna say the current
Boom.
song on offer, probably. What is it, Rip? What do you think would be the current song available?
I feel like he never has any problems with like an old classic, you know. I don't have my list of song names up.
No worries. We're gonna go say it's gonna be "I'm in Love with a Slut." Is currently on play. So for those who aren't aware, Dolly, you would be aware. Black Mamba and Riff are fucking. They do live together. And yeah, so she's singing it. It's not Riff singing it. So she's saying she's in love with a slut. It's not as derogatory. He's not calling her a slut. He never would. He never fucking would.
You know, it's all consensual, so they're okay.
Mars is gonna like the whole time like he's gonna send a message to Vix.
I'm currently catching this, and she's like, Magpie couldn't be here, and I did ask a bunch of people actually.
He's literally messaging Vix right now, like, what are you wearing?
Whoa. Right on. That said, that perception check, Breeze, is going to catch something. You see this Maelstrom Ganger kind of stand up and kind of start yelling across the space. When this happens, there's a person that's kind of seated here-ish in these booths that's wearing a hoodie. It's kind of like a dark pink color, and you can tell that there's something inside of the hoodie, like in their back area. It just feels like they're not person-shaped. The best way I can describe it. And they turn and look over in that direction. And when they do, the face inside of the hoodie is like the most beautiful kind of woman's face that you've probably seen in a while. And she kind of looks over in that direction with kind of these wide eyes, like almost kind of creepy, scary eyes. You catch that, Steven?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna move over here and share the details with these fellas.
Sure.
Mortician, when that happens, you're kind of standing and kind of slowly setting down. When you look over in that direction and you look across the field there, you would see face you recognize. Again, big fan of pop. Charlotte Woolridge is the face that you see. Former member of a band called Trickshot, pop group that played during the time of the Red. She appears to have had some modifications. And based on what you can see from here, it looks like she is chromed the fuck out and hiding inside of like a girly kind of sweater to conceal her modifications.
Let me roll something and you tell me whether or not I am a fan.
Alright.
Was this metal? Was this rock?
Trickshot was like literally a K-pop group. I believe Dolly Glass was more in the vibe of like when her pop was kind of like a solo artist, pop star. Again, there are K-pop artists who are like that, but like theirs was a group that was formulated by a corporation. It was 4 girls who had very different vibes, but were kind of drawn together because it had the most branding potential.
Mars might recognize it if you let me roll, just for
you would see as well. So yeah, I would say that you are a huge fan of Trickshot. Not only are you a fan of Trickshot, but Nippon Network has sponsored Charlotte Woolridge's contract through to the 2070s. So her more recent music is good. You also remember that she was opened for by a small band called Impure Cobra back in October of last year, and you're kind of just like, everything is aligned.
This day has been blessed by the veil itself. Oh.
And then the other claw will shoot out from under the cloak and point in the opposite direction, and Mortician, all 7 of his eyes just black out for a moment as he just collapses to...
When you focus on her and you see, like, she's looking at you, she kind of like, her face kind of starts twitching, and her sweater peels open on the back. 4 arms jut out, and she just starts dashing into this girl here next to her, cutting her into ribbons.
Holy
Metal.
fuck.
Pause
I think I'm
for
in love.
pause first. Holy shit, man! Oh my god!
That went from 0 to like
All
10
of it,
to like 1,000 real fucking quick.
so
I was
fast.
worried.
Mortician's just
yeah.
like,
No,
What
sir.
the-
She starts so quick. I can't. Oh. Okay. So focusing up. Where is my Charlotte Woolridge handout? Oh yeah, it's under Cyber Psychos, right? It would be under Cyber Psychos. I guess not. Hold on.
Mars roll his head again, like because he can't roll his eyes.
Yeah. Where are you?
Everyone's a fucking cyber psycho these days.
That's right. And she's listed as one of the Megans.
I'm going to be cheeky in this moment of silence then, if I can be.
Hold on here.
Mars! Fuck!
And I'm going to attempt to upload, if possible, Fire Control System to Mars.
Got it.
Mars is
Got
gonna
it.
knock back the rest of his bourbon.
Hold on a second here, though. Come on now. Don't be stupid. Let me have what I want. Please.
You're not allowed.
So there's a 10 gigabyte limit on Roll20, and there's no way to buy more space. So I apparently, in the setup for this, maxed out and am working on it. It's fine. It's fine.
At some point, me and you are going to have a sit down, and I'm going to teach you the Foundry ways, good sir.
When she pops out of her clothes
yeah.
or her outfit, that is what she will be looking like, and very similar to how
There
you
you go.
last saw her riff. I think you were
Yeah.
at that one. Okay. At this point, I would like for everyone to roll initiative, and let me get the factor up.
And I'm activating the Sandy too.
Okay. And go ahead and switch out your solo stuff too.
Yes, sir.
I'm also activating my Sandy. Gonna play this guitar faster, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, and just a real quick note for everybody, for just temporal sake, there's no way you don't notice. Okay, if anybody's caught up on the Alien Earth show, that's been kind of, really kind of I've been fucking with. It's like when the alien walks into a room, it's literally what's happening with her over there.
Yeah.
Like it's literally just splatter zone. She's cutting the fuck out of this lady and tearing her pieces, like it's just piecemeal person all over the place, and it looks like it's gonna go south really quick.
Just
I'm
remind
also
me
going
quick.
to add that precision attack. I'm also going. Oh shit! Never mind. Yeah, precision attack bonus and initiative reaction.
Okay, cool. Go ahead, Mortician.
Can you quickly remind me where the roll initiative button is, because I forgot.
Sure, it's up at the top.
I'm just gonna let
Very
you
top
know,
of your
by the way,
sheet.
John. I'm fixing Mars's armor back up to 11, like we discussed. I just forgot to do it.
Yeah,
up until-
there we go.
Cool.
So yeah, since Mars is next to me, it wasn't Fire Control, sorry, it was just enhancement, melee. Since I've already connected with Mars in the past, just immediately a file is sent. And that will be, to Mars, +1 to your melee
Hell
skills.
All right. Everybody on the board?
I think you just got to put Mars on there and then your character.
Of course. Tell. Tell is on 35.
Damn.
Jesus.
Black Mamba
Hey,
and
probably
Ernest
do it
will be going on the same initiative as Riff, but after Riff. And then Charlotte will be going. What? How?
No mod, no reflex.
Oh,
How
Right,
did that
since I
happen?
activated- With
Hold
my
on.
activation of initiative. Oh,
No, that's not right.
how do you get a -3?
See?
You go tomorrow.
They're just depressed and don't give a fuck.
That's fun. That's really fun. Thanks, Roll20. Okay, so I rolled on the first one a 1. We'll honor that. -4, and then her plus 23 on initiative is
Holy
going to
shit.
put her at a 20. Got it.
And we might need Mars to reroll with your now that the tracker's up because you're not on the initiative thing, Mars.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Mars add turn. What
Oh,
was the
that worked
initiative? What was the initiative?
17.
17. Okay. Then we're gonna hit
17 plus Sandy plus initiative reaction.
23, and then what was the initiative reaction?
+1.
Or 20, 21. Okay, got it. Because 17 plus 3 is okay. Descending. Love it. So, Rattel, seeing the situation but not really taking it into account, his job is here to protect the band. He's going to move here, kind of look up at Dolly and Riff, and kind of like gesture towards the green room area. He has his pistol out, and it looks like he also has popped open his rocket launcher hand, and is ready to use that. Bear with me here. There is music. Promise. Also, as a group, I would like for us to take into account that we need to make sure we're tracking the number of turns. That is going to be very important. So this is turn 1. I will do my best to keep that up, but I definitely would like and appreciate the help if you would be so kind. Unfortunately, there's not a turn tracker.
I'm
Here.
last, so don't worry. I've got you.
I got this. Turn 1.
Thanks. Thanks. So we got this.
I've got a spin down die next to me, so I'll check the tracker.
That works too. Okay, so Rattel moves there and is going to basically take the dash action. Real quick, dash in D&D is move double your speed. Dash in Cyberpunk is a homebrew rule that we've developed. It's an action that gives you +3 to your evasion rolls, and if an attack misses you once before the start of your next turn, you can move your half your normal movement. Okay,
As a reaction.
it's basically just happens after, yeah. There's no real reactions in this game, but yeah. It's responsive. It's something that happens. Mars, you're up.
Okay, I just want to confirm. Is this like a table?
It's a big pillar in the middle, and then around it is a bar. And then inside of that space in there, it's like a little walk around for the people who are working the bar.
Alright, so that's
It's cover.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I have this in my head, so I'm just going to play it out in my head. Play it out as
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to play it out here as I
Rule
do
it,
in my
cool
head,
it.
okay?
Sell it to me in a narrative way, and we will make it happen.
Mars takes a second to just quickly down the rest of his bourbon because
Not wasting good
don't
liquor.
waste some perfectly good fucking bourbon. Always a good liquor. And then he's going to head to here,
Uh-huh.
here in a full fucking run. He's going to kick off the counter, run along the pillar, kick off the counter, and then leap, and then wrecking ball her in the face
Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
with his mono 3.
Oh, I see. I see. It's linked to the wrong character sheet. Hold on.
Ew.
Fucking wild.
The
Plus
damage is
1.
wild.
Yikes.
Well,
Okay.
+5 for the wrecking ball. And
And plus 1 for the
exceptional
enhancement.
The exceptional quality too.
That is so stupid. What is happening here? It keeps deleting all of the data in my character sheets. Hold on a second.
Yeah, take your time though.
Should be easy to kill with no stats.
Okay. Okay. And then you are attacking me, you said?
Yep. With a wrecking ball.
Okay, 17. What the fuck, roll 20?
Yes, true. Sorry, thank you. There's so much going on.
Yeah, I'm going to get into the habit of just putting it in chat because there's a lot to remember. It doesn't help
Yes,
when you've
sir.
got one guy going,
Absolutely.
no, you get something else extra. Haha.
Did it actually roll an evasion roll, or did it put it at 0?
Yes, you
Zero.
guys an evasion.
They rolled it, but you got 0 mods.
It's plus 19.
So 28.
No, I mean he got a 0 initially. So plus, you said how much?
9
19?
plus 19.
So you're at a 19.
Yeah, which would beat the 17.
Well, Mars got a +1 for the exceptional quality, plus a +1 for enhancement fighting too.
Precision's already in there.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh no, like the exceptional quality of the katana.
Yeah, that's not in there. It should be, though. So 18. It still misses.
Okay,
Plus
gotcha.
the +1 for fighting enhancement. It's 19 and 19.
What are you talking about? Fighting enhancement? What?
My,
Oh,
My buff.
enhancement. This. I got it.
sorry.
19 and 19. Has to beat the defender, not meet the defender. So it's still a miss. And I'm sorry. If I sound like I'm upset, I am. It's not at you. It's at roll 20.
I don't think you're mad at me.
It'll go to her. If you have anything else, Mars. Sorry.
I think that's all I can do.
Okay. So let's see if we can actually make this work.
Come at me.
Bear with me here for a second. I'm going to delete this token. And I'm going to drag and drop this token. And then maybe... No, it's fucking no. What the fuck? Sorry, bear with me here.
You're fine, man. Take your time.
This is the worst.
Gotta have the main enemy working right.
It's the whole thing. It's the whole damn thing. This was the session. I'm gonna try. I just know this is gonna go south. I'm gonna try and make a Mantis Blade attack.
Got the mods.
That works.
Let's go.
So
Got it.
I'm gonna make a
You can't
total.
dodge.
I'm gonna make a total of 3 of these, and they're all aimed at you, Mars. So go ahead and.
Okay,
Jesus Christ.
so
many
I'm
ones
gonna
were
roll
there,
3
too.
reflex rolls, right?
And these are excellent quality. It's not noted in there, so it should actually be +1 on each of those.
All right.
I'm not even gonna try to fix it because
It just wiped out the rest.
Isn't Mantis Blades usually the one that causes issues?
look. If it's just upside down and Mantis Blades work and nothing else does, then we're fine. First one hits, second one misses, third one hits. So the first attack is going to do 5 damage. Your armor will be halved prior to it. What's your armor value at current?
11.
So then 5, so it'll be right on the nose, so no damage gets through. Second one doesn't hit. Third one will hit 10 over 5. 5 damage gets through. Your armor ablates by 3.
Okay, so my armor is down to 8 from 11.
Yep. So she kind of tears at you, and what you kind of notice is that she's not attacking you with her primary hands. She's just attacking you with the blade arms that are on her back. And they're very, very fast. And she will not move. Instead, what you do realize is she is taking the dash action as a move action.
Yes, sir.
Gamma.
I want to do a perception check to see if I noticed Rattel suddenly popped out of nowhere.
Go ahead.
I got an 18.
I would say if you're looking for like the room, you're kind of reading the room. That would probably be your action.
Well, yeah, I was only going to do that, pull my shotgun out and drink my drink. But I was going to say hi to you.
Got it.
But,
So, yeah,
hey, Rattel!
you see Rattel and you kind of wave, and he kind of looks at you like. He kind of looks at the situation like, "Is this your problem?"
And then I just drink my drink and get my shotgun out.
100% the smart move. Riff. You are on stage. You are technically in the middle of your set, but a lot of people's attention's turning in that way. Like, it's literally a second and a half, like 3 seconds at most. Like, you're all kind of engaging with that as it's happening.
It's a mosh pit.
Yeah. Well, let's see here. What's the range? How far away am I? 16 meters. Okay. Not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Fuck it. I'll still try to shoot at him.
Just a guitar slinging off to the side, pull out the fucking pistol, glittering
A
over.
moment any fight breaks out during one of your sets, you just shoot them.
Shoot him.
Yeah, that's what it did.
Stop
No,
interrupting.
I missed.
It's like not getting stabbed at a show. It's like someone not getting stabbed at a show. Is it really a show?
So Charlotte is
Exactly.
going to evade because she is already set to kind of evade everything. It's still rolling without the dice rolling, so add 19 to that. When she dodges, she is going to move a number of squares equal to half her speed. And as she's doing so, Mars, you can tell that she's still with you, and she seems to be moving at Sandy's speed.
You cut out there, dude.
Oh, let me try again. Was I sounding like a
Cut
robot?
out. No, like you just cut out completely. It's probably my Discord.
Can you hear me?
Funky. Yes, now I can.
Okay. So she spins around you, and when she does so, you can realize that she's kind of moving at like Sandevistan speed. She's moving very fast.
Fuck.
Riff done. Dolly, you're up. Your lead guitarist just shot a bullet out the stage at some woman, and once everything kind of settles and you lock in on her, go ahead and roll a d10.
A D10.
Yep.
Alright. Oh wait, it's over here.
Charlotte
That's a
Woolridge, aka Lara Del Rey, or I think that was her name, of Trickshot, is currently fighting a person in the crowd. Lara De Palma, sorry.
I was about to say it was some mixture of
It was
of
not-
characters.
Yeah.
Hillary. Alright. So she's, and you said that the bodyguard like gestured at them too?
Yeah, he's gesturing for you to go to the safe area, the green room.
Oh, can I also add that I would also like to I didn't get to do this, but I'd like to mark her with my trackers. Oh,
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So,
Go ahead.
oh, you're good. So she's just kind of looked like pissed off, like this bitch, like trying to like
Try not
show
to
us
take
up.
you.
So, but then she notices that the bodyguard kind of like, you know, did his little thing. So she will press a button on her synth and it's going to start playing automatically. And then she's going to kick like a button that's like down on the stage, and like a like hologram basically will come up and act like it's like playing the synth. And then she's going to kind of step off stage.
Nice.
Professional. Professional, Riff. That's professional. That's what you get when you hire a good synth player.
And then
Hell yes.
she will use charismatic leadership to give the bodyguard an extra turn right
Okay.
after her.
So on his turn, what he's going to do is he is going to kind of move himself to here and hold this position. It looks like he's still kind of in a defensive posture. Since he already has the dash action up until his next initiative count, he's going to ready an action to shoot with his pistol at her if she moves closer to the band. Again, his job is protect the band. His job is not protect anybody else. Everybody else in this fucking bar could die. It doesn't matter to Rattel. But yeah, so now he has 2 readied actions on the table. Breeze, you're up.
I can move how far?
You can move up to your movement, number of squares. And are you able to see the square lines decently on this one? It's kind of, again, making
Yeah, I
it
can see
brighter.
them.
Okay, cool.
Don't forget Mamba and Ernest when you
Oh,
get a
right,
chance.
thank you. Sorry, Mamba is going to do as instructed by the bodyguard. She does draw her Malorian before she starts moving, because she and Ernest is not a fighter, or not much of one. He's actually going to take the run action and move double his movement.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Where are you moving to?
Right there.
Okay, as you move towards Rattel, he raises his hand up, and he will actually block you from passing him. And if you do not heed that, I'm going to use my ready action to shoot you. He's like, please don't make me do it. I'm on the job. I'm protecting the band. Sorry.
Bro, it's me.
I know. Nope. He shakes his
I'm
head.
trying to get away from the crazy robot bitch, man.
I understand. Once they're safe, I'll let you in, but that's not before. And that will kind of cut it. If you could have gotten there with just a single move. I'll let you take an action if you want to. If you want to like dash or like hunker down or something, defend yourself.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, taking the dash action. Mortician. This is a bloody ballet between Mars and Charlotte.
Mortician's going to leap over the table. 2, 4, 5 to there. As he's moving, you just hit a Riff will hit. Riff! 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 And Riff will see the loading bar immediately flick up. So Riff, you're going to get firearm enhancement, +1 to your rolls. +1, put on there. He's then going to spin his head to the side, look towards Mars, and with the connection still active, he's going to upload fire control systems to Mars, which will give Mars a
free attack now.
Free attack.
Nice. Mars dashes forward.
No.
His blade literally.
No. And attack. You don't get to move also.
Oh.
You can pull a weapon, but you cannot move.
Mars is gonna pull the Kappa and aim at the back of her head.
Go for it.
Is that that's an aim shot? So I'm calling it.
Well, you can't. Okay, sorry. No, you can't do called shots on free attacks. Sorry.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. So
Yeah,
she's
aim
gonna
attacks is
level.
an
He's
action.
just gonna whip out the Kappa and just.
Sounds good. Go ahead and make your attack roll. And I'm going to make my dodge roll, but I'm not going to get a bonus to it, but then I'm going to add a bonus to it, and it's 23, which will beat yours, which means that you're now going to roll a d10 and add 14.
Add D10 and add 14?
Yeah, because the Kappa is a smart weapon, and you're using improved smart ammunition. There's a chance that it hits even though it missed. So it's still going to miss.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Boom, boom. For some reason, there's like a static between the Kappa and her. It almost seems like just her skill set is kind of like very high and wide, and it's able for her to kind of see the incoming like smart ammunition and dodge it readily.
How did you miss? She's right there!
And at that last action, I'm going to attempt to try and breach into Odette herself.
Okay. As a free action, Ratella will look at Mars and says, "Don't try to be a fucking hero, kid!" and points at you.
Where's my button? Where's my button? Interface.
You jack into it,
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
So when you enter into her, what you'll recognize is that you are able to get into her. The interface isn't to determine whether you can get into her or not. It's to determine whether or not she knows you're there. And the second like that happens, you like click and you kind of connect into her net architecture. You see her head just kind of turn, and when you look at her, you see that her mouth in cyberspace is a massive spider that's just continuously clicking its fingers, and her eyes are glowing bright black wall ray. And then a voice appears in your head before you do your upload, and it says, "Oh, you prepared to die." She is so locked in on you. It's
No!
disgusting.
I fear I have made a mistake.
You still have you've
Critical
popped
error has occurred.
net action 1, pop into Rift, net action 2, upload to Rift, net action 3, pop into her. So we're out of net actions, right?
Absolutely. That's it. That's what we're
Okay.
doing.
Rattel looks at the situation and kind of looks at Mars again, and then he grabs a hold of Breeze and pulls him with him. So if you want to resist me grabbing you, Steven, you can.
Nope. Nope.
Nope. He's going to go this way. And just to kind of give Mars some cover, because he doesn't understand the situation with the Netrunner, he's going to go ahead and pop a couple shots at Charlotte, just to kind of hopefully get her attention kind of mixed up. So let's see if it breaks my character sheet here. Gosh, I hope not.
Oh, no.
What the fuck
And this
is
is
my...
also, yes, it's turn 2. Good eye, Salt.
She gets to evade. Plus 19, 24, 24. Anybody want to spend any luck?
Yes.
I'll chip in.
Yes!
I shall put one in for now.
Okay. So it's going to do exactly 1 point of damage because her armor subdermal is a 12. And here's fun. So as it hits her, Mortician, you look at her and you can see that the armor, it's a mix of subdermal plating and skin weave. And when it hits, it causes her to bleed just slightly. But then you watch as the subdermal lace, the subweave, it actually like pops out like spider webs and then relattices itself, closing the wound.
Oh,
Meaning
shit.
that it doesn't look like the armor is being damaged. I hate this. Mars.
You know, maybe it probably wasn't a good night for a
and
concert.
Real quick too, Mars, you also see that when she gets hit by Rattel's bullet, it just re-stitches and closes the armor damage.
Does Mars even have eyebrows?
A little bit, yeah. I think it's got like a trace of them. Sure,
They go up.
they go up like fascinating.
And then he just yells, "Everybody get the fuck out!" And then he runs up on the bar, like not a full run, not a run action, but runs up on the bar and then just rakes his Mono 3 across the back of her head.
Go ahead. You go for an aim shot to the head. Got it. -8 to the roll.
Do I have chance to shout anything out at this, or do you want me to wait for
Yeah,
your turn?
free speeching is fine. Go ahead.
Okay.
Say what you
2,000 eddies for anyone who brings this wretched filth down to the fucking ground.
Hell yes.
Plus 19 is not enough. She'll take... sorry, you have -8 to the roll, so that will dodge successfully. Even with the +1 from bonuses to melee weapons.
Alright.
So you swing at her, she dodges, and kind of like looks up at you, annoyed. So it'll go to her.
Sorry, he like dropped down after this too to
Yep.
try to like position himself between her and Morty.
So Mortician, you're seeing her in Virtue, right? So you're seeing her like
Oh, yeah.
in that space. What you watch
Yeah.
is she kind of like the spider kind of flickers and its legs kind of outstretch, and you see the tether between you and her get grabbed by a couple of the legs and pull it down. And I need you to make a concentration roll.
Yep. Concentration is in.
Awareness.
Quickly remind me where concentration
Awareness, sorry.
There we go. It's all right. 13.
You feel her pull you away from like where you're standing for a second, almost as if she's dragging you out of your body, and then you feel the severing of the connection. You are no longer jacked into Charlotte, but you also, whatever was possible to happen there didn't, and it felt really malign. Like you felt like you were falling into the black wall kind of situation. As that happens, that's kind of just happening tangentially. Mars, you watch as her two blades kind of lift up and kind of like stab point straight up, and the guy in between you's like, oh shit, like literally 3 seconds have passed, right? Like he was having a good time, and then guns and people started getting ripped into pieces, and now it's his turn. As the two blades slam down into him, split him in two, and she walks through him, and then brings her fists at you with that third attack she makes, and the blades kind of cut into you. Go ahead and make your evasion roll.
Yes, sir.
And the Mantis Blade will work for some reason. It's got +1 to it on top of it. I'm not trying to do the math. Okay, so you're going to get hit for 10. Your armor on the body is currently an 8, so 4. So you're going to take 6 damage, and your armor is ablated by 3 more.
I've got Living Fortress, so I'm going to take 1 point of damage.
Okay. Armor will still ablate by full. And then once she's done that, this guy is basically kind of just sent asunder. This will cause more people on the dance floor to notice. As she's kind of staring at you and kind of looking past you, you then see her head kind of tick to the side. Obviously, you're not seeing her in Virtue anymore because you're not inside of her head. But when her head ticks to the side, you see her kind of look over her shoulder towards Nitro. Mars, you're this close to her. She seems to be kind of muttering, and you can just barely make it out over the sound of Dolly Glass synth and like just the whole vibe of the place, and she just keeps saying, singing, 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 over and over again. Gamma.
Nice.
This is a tough one.
Do I get involved or do I just walk away?
Yeah, exactly. 'Cause I was like, I don't have allegiances to any of these.
There
folks.
is literally nothing holding you here, and no one, especially me, will not hold it against you.
No.
You will still, if this ends and nobody dies, or you don't die, you're the only one that doesn't die, you'll get the perk. That's still a thing.
There's $2,000 on the table.
There's $2,000 on the table.
Yeah, but I'm watching everything like either miss or do nothing to her.
Yeah.
Just gonna back up to here.
Miss someone twice.
You gonna back up?
Yeah, I'm just gonna back up to here and send a
Crosswire.
message to Rotel. Like, you got this? You good?
There's no response. I ain't got time to text. I'm working, baby. Gamma, you are done. Riff and I appreciate you. Keep it as real as possible. Riff, Ratel is still waving you over. It looks like he's got Breeze and is dragging him towards the door. And what I'm gonna say is Breeze, you hear him say, I don't know what the fuck this bitch is capable of, but you keep her away from my brand and I'll split my money with you. $250, easy.
I'll do my best, man.
You're already trying to stay alive. Might as well get paid for it.
I assume I can stand up on like this right here.
You can do whatever the fuck you want, baby.
Yeah.
You hop up onto the fucking top of it.
To hop up on top of it, and immediately I'm going to shoot at her again.
Yeah.
I heard $2,000. I'm interested. Damn, I rolled like ass though.
Be a 16.
She could fuck up her evasion. I believe.
Oh, all right. You could definitely. I know that it's already fucked up because I'm going to be rolling just the dice, but plus 19 will be enough.
Sadly.
You see her kind of skitter away from that shot. When she does so on this one, she's going to use her once per, and she is going to pull herself away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then Riff, do you have any movement besides?
No, Riff kind of after he shoots and misses and stands up, he just like looks down at where she moves to and is like, "They're fucked."
And you would hear like the sound of like a Sandevistan activating as she's kind of moving. Like she seems to be getting this fluid motion each turn because of a Sandevistan she has equipped.
Rock on.
Oh no.
You are moving towards the door?
No, I'm staying right here.
Oh, okay. Dolly?
There's $2,000 on the table. I'm not leaving.
There's $2,000 on the table, Dolly. And it looks like the lead guitarist is in, but everybody else is, nah, fuck that. And from the sounds of it, it sounds like Ernest and Black Mamba are kind of making their way further in. To the green
All
room.
right, and then tell me, what does it look like when like a net runner is net running? Like, what is it apparent?
You can't really see an effect happening, but I would say that like there's definitely a strange glow to Riff's eyes, like he seems to like be connected like on a phone call almost. And then Mortician, from the looks of him, keeps on like grasping his head or like was kind of like, you know, yelling, and his eyes were glowing similarly to Riff's. So you're pretty sure that he's doing something with like net architectures. He's fucking around with the net. He's some kind of runner.
Okay. All right, so Dolly's kind of assessing the situation. She's like, this looks really, really fucking bad. I don't want anything to do with it. So she's going to kind of like get ready to draw her weapon if she needs to. And then before she starts heading towards the door, she's going to yell to Riff, like, hey man, I think you need to get the fuck out of here. And just like,
Move past Ratel.
Yes, and can I go through the door?
Yeah.
I have, okay.
You should be able to. And if you want to run, you can move double your movement.
Oh, okay, hold on, let me count. I was right here, I think. 1, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're good.
All right. Rattel sees you book past and kind of like nods, appreciative. He looks at Breeze and says, get through, and we'll kind of gesture towards the door as well.
Oh, I forgot. Can I use my leadership skill on Riff?
Yeah.
So that he can...
Riff, you want to take a turn now? You're muted.
Yeah, I'll shoot again.
And you can move also. It's a full turn.
But 24?
Technically, you're supposed to use your action for that, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll just let it go this time. Glittering Overture, 24 to hit.
Fingers crossed she rolls bad. See some
Evade.
ones from her.
Plus 19 is 24.
Damn.
25.
25.
25 even. I'm bad at math, okay?
It's fine. It's fine. So we are. We all are.
Guys
We all are.
just
I don't have any luck, so I'm out.
freeze.
Can I use luck on his roll?
Yeah, you chip in. It put it at
So
25,
myself?
so you would need one more point of luck spent by somebody else to put that shot in.
spend it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, if you want to do it, I'll. Yeah.
Okay. So her armor rating is always locked at 12. So that'll put an 8 damage into her. You see her kind of get distracted by that shot and look up at Riff, and kind of like looks up at you. And then when she does so, she kind of like screams, but there's like 6 voices in her throat. And strangely for Mortician, one of them is yours. Breeze.
So,
Not
I have a cunning plan.
can I use this synapse burnout on her?
So you have to jack into her. So that's option, or that's step number 1. So go ahead and give me an interface roll. You're going to jack into her regardless, but when you jack into her, there's a chance that she knows you're in there with her. So
Right.
go ahead and roll interface.
Sure.
And there's a +2 to this because of the perk. Give it a 1 click and just a nice little wait. Cool. So 8 plus 10. Okay, so what you notice is when you enter into her, you see the spider face kind of glowing around her head, and she kind of turns her head in your direction just lazily and looks at you. So you know she's aware of your presence. You have 2 more net actions. So if you want a system or synapse burnout, you're now going to roll interface again. And then what does the DV say next to synapse burnout? DV 10, right?
10, yeah.
That's what you're going to need to roll. You're going to need to roll an 11 to beat. You have to beat the 10. So you need an 11. Go ahead and roll.
You got this. I'll give you a point of luck.
Point of luck is thrown in.
Well, you don't have to look till after.
Yeah, because we have a rocker, but we have 2 rockers.
Oh, baby!
We have 2 rockers. Okay, nailed it.
Nice.
Without the luck. So Synapse Burnout does 3d6 damage. Go ahead and roll 3d6. Okay. So this is what happens in response to her taking damage in this way. You see her kind of like, ah! And agony kind of fills her face. The spider thing kind of like twitches, and all of the spider legs wrap around her head immediately in virtue space. And immediately what happens to you, Breeze, is you realize that you are locked into her head. You cannot jack out. And 6 pass walls formulate around her. If you wish to jack in or like upload a quick hack to her again, and this also goes for Mortician if you come back in here, you have to breach 6 DV10s to get into her. So that means you have to use your net actions and breach each one individually to kind of get to the meat of her brain. She does not turn and focus her attention towards you. She seems to be kind of like in agony, but she still seems to be focused on Nitro on the dance floor. Mortician.
So just double check. Do I get 3 net actions or a meat action, or is it 3 net actions and a meat action?
Or
Both.
or
Oh.
That's why I want to double check. Ooh.
Plus a move.
you can still move.
Yeah. Shit.
Oh, yeah, I should have moved, sorry.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not my forte, but what she's going to turn to Mars.
If this doesn't work, then she's not someone we can really fuck with. Wish me luck.
and he's going to stick his arm out. A section of his forearm will pop up, and he will aim a rocket at this guy in front of her.
Okay, that's a
So rather than shooting the rocket at her,
that's a bold move.
he's hopefully going to.
That's a bold move. Go ahead and roll. Roll projectile launcher rocket, and the damage on that's probably listed as 4d6, which is incorrect. It should be 8d6.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll 4 more d6 for me. I'm going to go ahead and roll Charlotte's evasion, which has to be.
I'm
a 12.
actually going to pump the last remaining 3 points of luck.
We're at a
into
15.
this.
Okay. Again, are you sure you want to do that? Because her evasion is a plus 19. I just want to make sure you're aware. Her chances of dodging a rocket are pretty large.
I would say
AoE?
Yeah, AoE.
Or is it?
Evasion will let you dodge bullets and explosions.
Oh, dirty. I've committed. It is what it is.
Fair.
Realistically, do you have to put the luck in after the roll, or can it wait till after the evasion roll?
It can come after the evasion roll. I'm okay with that. So a
Shoot
17
it.
plus 19 is a lot.
Or not.
Okay,
So
don't use that luck.
Don't use that. I'm gonna let you keep that luck. Because I'm a nice guy. So you centered it on him, which means that it would hit everybody else in the crowd, and then she can move where she wants to. I think that my current quarry is Nitro, so I'm gonna stay close. So I'm gonna leap up 1, 2. I'm gonna leap right here to the front of the stage. Everybody besides Nitro inside of that area is an NPC that dies upon being hit once. So you watch a bunch of Maelstrom gangers explode into parts. You also see Cherry Babam from Benny's, Bouncing Benny's die horribly. Corey, please just know that it wasn't me. It was definitely Solution. Nitro takes a bunch of damage and falls to the ground, and as the explosion clears, you see all of the spider limbs of Charlotte kind of appear behind her and kind of look down, and you can just hear, now that like everything's kind of quieted down, because the explosion kind of mutes everything out, is singing, as she kind of leans towards Nitro. You got movement, you want to use it?
Absolutely. Mortician's going to squeeze Mars's shoulder
Cheese
as
it!
he flips his cloak around and just begins to bolt in the direction of Gamma.
Cheese it!
Yeah, as much as he would like to bring this down, there's no running. There's no net running.
It is a problem here. Yeah, she is definitely seemingly well outside of your ken.
Absolutely.
A bunch of Maelstrom gangers are going to rush towards the door as well, getting up and kind of moving that way. It looks like it's just an all-out panic. Some of them are drawing guns and kind of getting ready to kind of like shoot if people come up behind them. So some of them are not as moving as fast as they want. This group of 3 right here is a bit interesting. They don't look like Maelstrom gangers, and they seem to be kind of focused in on it, the situation and her, like a little bit more thoroughly. They look like edge runners, and then again more kind of ganger types kind of moving away from it. So there's like a very large crowd. If you attempt to move past or through squares that contain these NPCs, it's going to require 3 squares of movement, moving past or through. So good on you, Gamma and Mortician, for getting ahead of the crowd, but everybody else, you're kind of SOL. Rattel is going to grab Breeze again. If you don't resist.
Real quick, no one cares that all these Maelstrom guys just got blown up. The other Maelstrom guys are like, "Fuck this, I'm out."
Oh no! They see the situation for what it is. Like they're rushing. Like they're going to deal with Mortician once they get outside. But the very clear present danger is this strange woman who's blurring around the room, cutting people up. You don't stick around and talk to a cyber psycho. None of them are emotionally attached to the other gangers that they're going to start fighting. Rattel's going to grab Breeze and throw him into the door and then slide it shut and say, "Your move. Keep those 3 in check. I'll deal with Rip." And he's going to shut the door. It doesn't seem like it's locked or anything, Breeze, so you can kind of fucking tell him to shut up and do what you want. But I'm going to say this guy got blasted too. Rattel's going to move straight up this way kind of towards Riff, and then just kind of continue pushing in, and he's going to attempt to... No, he doesn't have an attack. He already grabbed in through Breeze. He's just going to get into Charlotte's face. Mars.
Mars is gonna cock block Rotel. He's gonna run. Well, not run, but 3, 4, 5, 6.
She's still alive.
Push
You can't
past
stand
him.
on her.
Can he like grab her by the shoulder and yank past her?
She's kind of on the ground, so she's kind of blocking the lower section, and grabbing
That's
her
okay.
with
Can he
would be an action.
Can he like step over her?
Not really. You're gonna have to move around her.
Okay. So I guess I'm just gonna have to run then.
Well, you can go up. You can just go up at a diagonal and attack her from a diagonal side. It's fine.
Okay, yeah. So that's what Mars is gonna do. He's going to do, and during this process, he's forgotten the mono 3. He's whipped out the mono 1,
Okay.
and that is a pair of strikes at. That is a pair of strikes just at her body.
Okay. I assume you're still holding the Kendachi 3, since the 1 is a single-hander.
Right. Yeah.
Dope. 23 and 21.
I have one of those.
20. That first one will hit. The second
24,
one,
21.
24, 22 even. The second attack will miss. The first attack will hit. So 7. Her armor value is 12. Halved is going to be a 6. So you'll deal 1 point of damage.
6 as well.
Oh, for the... Yeah, correct. You'll do 5 points of damage. Okay.
And he's gonna yell to Riff, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Kind of lance her across like the abdomen, and you can see there's already a scar present there, but when you kind of cut into that like bit of flesh, you see the lattice weave and the subdermal armor, and it kind of stitches itself back closed. Okay, it's gonna go to her. Looking at the situation, she just has the 2 people near her, so this is kind of a bit silly, but I'll go ahead and use it. She's going to use her overdrive technique, and she's going to make 2 attacks against each of you.
Oh shit.
Unfortunately, it's kind of depressing. If there's 3 or less enemies, it's 2 attacks against each. If there's 4 or more enemies, it's 1 attack against each. So, overdrive 1 against Mars. Go ahead and throw your evasions, and then overdrive 2 against Rib.
Uh-oh.
23 and 25. So I'll hit Mars twice. 12, half your armor. It's currently a 6 or 5. So 2, you're going to take 10 damage, and then your armor's pretty much gone. And then, yeah, you minus 5 it. And then you're going to take 14, and your armor is basically a gone. So you're going to minus 5 only once per turn, right?
I'm not sure.
Let me double check.
Did you say Riff or Rattel?
The first ones are on Mars. The second ones are on Riff.
Okay. I was making sure because I'm up on the high ground and Rattel's right next to her. So.
Yeah, her arms shoot up. She's definitely going for you.
Once per round.
Okay, so then you'll take the full 14 on the next one.
Technically,
Right, so
there
it's
is
gonna
4
be-
people there, John, if you count.
Oh, there's 3 people. I get 2
Carol.
attacks on Rattel as well. You're right. Oh,
Got
Nitro.
her.
4 damage.
That's an enemy, right?
And plus 14, so
You
I'm
know
taking
what?
18 damage.
Fair go. Let's do it this way then. Sorry. Back up for a second there. Go ahead and just take the initial damage. Thank you, Daniel. There are 4 people, and I do want to kill her. So the first attack against you, Mars, you're going to take the 12 damage. Your armor's reduced down from a 5 to a 2. And you're going to drop the damage from... so it would have been 10 minus 5. You're taking 5 damage. That's all you're taking. The second attack would have been against Rattel, going left to right, ignoring the NPC. NPC will be last. 24 against Rattel. Rattel will attempt to dodge. Thanks everybody for being so patient. I expected more people to be running, but here we are. He's going to take his 14 damage, and he's going to take 6. He's got a tech upgrade, so he's going to take 6 damage, and his armor is now down to a 9. And then the third attack is going to go against Riff. So 24 to hit. What was your evasion?
It was a 16, the first one I rolled.
You'll take 19 and go ahead and roll 2d6. What'd you say?
2 and a 3.
Five.
A 2 and a 3.
I believe that's broken arm, but let's see. Broken ribs. So she kind of cleaves into you. At the end of any turn, when you move farther than 4 meters / yards, so 2 squares, on foot, you're going to re-suffer the critical injury bonus damage to your hit points direct. And then the last one will be against Nitro, and that was a 28, which definitely hits, and she can't dodge. And she'll take 9, and her armor is Kevlar, so she's going to take 9.
So that 19 minus my armor as well.
Yeah, so it's going to consider your armor half first, though.
Gotcha. And we round down.
We round up.
Okay.
I think no, we round down. We've been rounding down, and then
Sorry.
my brain did it up. And then you are going to ablate your armor 3 times. Okay.
You know when you start, it's like, yeah, we got this, and then you look at it and you're like, we don't got this.
We felt strong.
Where
Gamma.
chat?
I guess I'll just continue out the door now that I see I'm not the only one running away.
Smart. If you want to take the run action, you can be outside.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Riff,
I'm gonna shoot her.
you're committed. I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Rolled like ass again. Love to see it.
That's time for it. I rolled pretty bad too, but it's still 21.
Yeah, and I got a 19, so no lucks.
Riff,
Look,
done?
all we gotta do is get her below 6 HP, guys. I insta kill her.
I mean,
Dolly, when you get to the green room, there is an elevator, and the elevator leads up to a secure entrance. It's the way you actually came into this space. It does look like Mamba and Ernest Keys are waiting on it already. If you're talking, you're muted, sorry.
Running right on in.
Okay, and the elevator will basically, at the end of this initiative, you're readying an action to go inside. When it arrives, you'll enter into it with those 2. Breeze,
I'm gonna sprint towards the elevator.
all right. So, real quick, Black Mamba and Ernest Keys did not see the transaction between Rattel and Breeze. Dolly, go ahead and make a perception roll for me. I want to see if you caught it or not. Okay, so you did overhear Rattel like effectively hire Breeze as a sidekick. So you see Black Mamba put up the Malorian 3516 and point it right at fucking Breeze and says, "Hold on, motherfucker, who are you?" And just like pointing this gun straight down the line at him. What do you say in response, Dolly?
She's gonna like put her arm out and just be like, he's good, stop.
And she kind of lowers the pistol and kind of looks at you. Kind of gives like a one of these to Breeze. All right, Mortician.
Geez, thanks.
Yeah, like straight booking it towards the door. Slowly sliding as the Malorian's being drawn on you. Mortician, you gonna keep booking it?
no, net actions first. Immediately gonna upload a fire control system to Mars to
Okay.
give him a free attack.
Go with it.
So that's net action 1. So Mars, you get an attack of your choice. As
So I got a question, John.
Yeah.
Did that? Did I notice like that damage I did to her in the net? Did that like get healed also automatically?
No, her damage isn't being healed. Her armor is, my guy. So basically, like,
Okay.
you know how when I shoot you and I deal damage to your armor, and it lowers
Yeah.
it? She's not having that effect on her armor. Nobody has broken her armor.
But she's not healing.
She's not healing her life. No, yeah, she's still getting wounded. It's just that her armor seems to be healing over the wounds and not carrying.
Right.
Okay.
3.
Mars, you get an attack. Go for it.
Yes, sir. Hey, 24. Let's
Oh,
go.
okay. So that'll hit.
Ah,
Whoa.
Hell yes.
Her armor
9
values at
damage, so
12, so half is 6. So then it'll be 3 damage in.
less a d6.
Roll it. So 6 in. Bear with me here. Okay, that will seriously injure her. So like, looks like she is kind of like suffering a bit from this. But the second that you do cut her with this attack, you'll notice that her attention was kind of on Nitro and kind of focused on getting everybody away from her. It locks in on Mars. Mortician, anything else?
Second action, I'm going to attempt to breach into Rattel or Rattle.
Okay. The second that you enter into him, go ahead and roll your check.
Yeah.
Okay. He's not aware of your presence, but you will note that he has 3 pass balls, self-ice, in him, and he does not know you.
Okay. Ooh, in that case, last action, I'm going to change my enhancement on Riff to fighting skills.
Evasion.
So that will give him a +1 to his evasion.
I love you.
Okay. Already done? You still have
That's,
movement.
You can move.
I do. I'm going to move a little bit, but not much. I'm going to just push through the gate just to the corner,
Okay.
so that I can still see the fight and I can still keep my eye on Mars and Riff.
Okay. So what I need you to do is I need you to make me a... I'm thinking it's going to be... Bear with me here. I'm looking for the skill, and my brain hasn't decided what it's going to be. A skill to resist getting smashed by a crowd. Let's go with evasion.
Evasion? Okay.
Yeah. Because everybody's running out the door, and you are stopping.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's not good. It's a 10.
Okay. So I need you to go ahead and do me a favor and just roll 6d6.
Holy
This is
shit.
gonna hurt.
You made you roll for your own punishment.
Oops.
Oh, he's
that's
rolling
the
one
wrong
at a time. I love it.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's
No,
okay. Do it. It's
okay.
funnier this way.
I want
Each one is
1, 2,
each one
3.
is a foot or a person
Oh.
slamming into you.
5.
Okay, so that is a total of 4.
Lots.
Oh god, that's
Is it
quite
critical?
a bit. It is technically a critical, yeah. So this is how much damage you're taking, and your armor has no effect on this damage. You are basically
Yeah.
being thrown about and bodied. And then I need you to roll 2 more d6. Roll these ones together.
Okay.
Sorry, excuse me.
No worries. So a 6.
6.
As you're kind of thrown to the ground, somebody steps directly on your left arm, like right at the
Yep.
point of joint, and you can feel it kind of pull down and smash the bone on the upper portion of the hand, or like the mechanism rather. You have a broken arm. The left arm cannot be used, and if you were holding anything in your left arm, it is being dropped.
I was holding nothing, but how much damage was that?
Let's do the math. 4, 8,
25.
25. That's the number.
Whew,
Nice catch.
that's
Substantial.
a substantial amount.
Look more from the crowd than
30.
you did from her.
You're not adding
Yeah, I know.
the critical damage, are you?
Oh yeah, we are adding the critical damage. 5 more.
30.
Okay.
And then
That puts me into seriously wounded.
Smiley does not get out. Instead, he kind of pulls out a shotgun and will point it at her, Charlotte. And he is going to... Bear with me here. Where is my boy? My beautiful, beautiful boy. I found him.
This Cyber Psycho's just lucky my super fan wasn't here. He'd have taken care of her all on his own.
Yeah, right. Dan the fan.
Yep. He would have got her.
He's gonna shoot a slug at her. Does he hit? No, he doesn't.
Oh shit, that name's wide.
Yeah, it definitely just kind of hits the club and like puts out the U sign. So it just, or sorry, it puts out the C. So now it just says lub. Hell yeah. Rattel, kind of looking at the situation, is going to jump up onto here, and he's going to grab Riff. Riff, do you resist?
I mean, I want to. Let's see. I'm gonna say Riff probably would try.
Okay. Go ahead and make a brawling roll.
Yo, get the fuck out!
You know she's almost dead.
It's a 16 because I got the +1 for fighting
You
skills.
can easily make at least 2 more of us dead.
Grabs, jumps down, so he moved 1 square up to get to you, 5 squares, opens the door for free. So he's got 6 total, and he's going to move 4 more because he has a speed of 10, and he's going to drag you the whole long way with him. And basically, he jumps up there, and then like as you're holding the gun out like that, and you're kind of like getting ready to kind of switch, you feel his 2 hands come up underneath your armpits. He lifts you up off the spot, and then just jumps down, hits the ground. Your feet touch for just a second, and he just runs straight forward with you in, like kind of like slamming through the door. He says, "I got paid
2,000 eddies.
Fuck you, my 500. Fuck you." Mars, you see Rattel move.
Sorry. Looking to see what turn it is. This is turn 4.
Great.
4, yeah.
Yeah, gone to turn 4.
Gotcha. Okay. Now.
You kind of went silent there. Go with it.
Oh, sorry. Mars is going to dodge. Mars is going to dash.
Okay.
That's double his speed, right?
Correct. And, no, run is double your speed. Dash is defensive. You're trying to get the fuck out though. Run.
It ain't worth being a hero.
You're damn right. Do you try to save Nitro, or are you leaving her towards bait?
Oh yeah, he'll grab her too.
Okay, so it's an action to grab her, so you cannot run.
Oh, okay.
The reason why Rattel moves so fast is because his move is 10.
Not to.
If he ran, he would have been like on the moon.
Okay. Yeah, he'll grab a Nitro then.
Okay. He doesn't resist.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You put her
and
in.
just push her towards the door.
Okay. All right, it's going to go to her. She is going to give chase. So she's going to come up behind. And she will attack you 3 times. So go ahead and make your evasion roll. And again, your armor is pretty much shredded. So the first one will have an armor rating of 1 against her attack.
Yeah.
I almost attacked you with Rattel's long knives. Which would have probably been a mercy.
Turned around.
It would have been a fucking mercy for sure. That's 1. Damn.
25 blocks, 22 doesn't, and 20 doesn't. So you're going to take the last 2, which is actually the better of the lot. You're going to take 10 damage, and your armor is obliterated. You're basically running around in scraps. Go ahead, Riff.
Could add 2 luck to your evasion
If you have the luck.
on the second one to dodge it.
It's only 4 damage.
I have.
Appreciate it.
It's only 4 damage, but I don't know how low HP you are.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
I'm great at HP. Don't even worry about it.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I just wanted to-
Fortress is going to negate the first 5 damage anyway.
Well, yeah, so you're going to take, it'll be 5 damage that you're being dealt there, and then you're going to be dealt 4 damage in the second attack if you don't dodge it by spending luck. So it's only a total of 9 you're taking.
Yeah, so I'm just going to take 4 damage then.
Yeah, save the luck. And then she cuts into you.
I
When
appreciate it.
When she does so, you see that she activates a dash action, so she'll have +3 to her evasion roll, so 22 on her evasion rolls. And yeah. Gamma, you are outside.
Yep. Yeah, I was just gonna clear out of the
everybody's
door
starting-
and wonder where Morticia.
Yeah, everybody's starting to clear, and there's like just a big throng of people who are coming out. All of them look like Mortician in a way, in that they all have like big, bright, glowing red eyes and the like. So it's like a horror show. But so far, you haven't seen this goofy netrunner, right? Riff,
Yeah, because I know he was right behind me. He was the closest. I'm like, where the fuck?
Riff, if you wish to disengage from your currently being held like a baby, that's absolutely fine. He will let you go for free because you're paying him. But you're pretty sure he's going to try and recover you if you try to go back out that way.
Yeah. As much as I would love to go out and try to get her down so I could use one of my perks, I don't feel like I'm going to because I'm rolling like hot ass tonight. So I'm just going to use. Let's see. Mars hasn't been affected by the charismatic leadership perk yet, has they?
If you want me to help you with the math, just so you kind of have it, you dealt a total of 37 damage to her, and that got her to be seriously injured. So if that kind of gives
Yeah.
you an idea of where she's at in the ballpark, you go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just I'm gonna give my charismatic leadership extra turn right after me to Mars,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be like,
So
hey,
thank you.
grab Nitro and get in here, and then I'm going to move, and I'm going to be taking 5 damage, I think it was, from the critical injury.
Yes.
For broken ribs. Okay.
Yes.
Is it just 5 damage for if I move above 2 squares, or is it every square above 2 squares?
No, it's just one-time damage. Yeah.
Okay.
It's at the end of turn.
I can get-
You take the damage if you moved more than 2 squares.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can get to there, give him that, and then I take the 5 damage.
I presume, like, as you're kind of rushing towards her, you're, like, holding your ribs, and you can see Maba's got, like, the pistol, and she kind of lowers it down from her interaction with Breeze. And you kind of, as you kind of run towards her, and she kind of grabs you and shoulders you.
Yeah. We got 3 more coming, counting the bodyguard.
Dolly, you kind of see the elevator's going to cycle this turn. It'll be here and opening this turn. So you're readying an action as before. It didn't. I rolled for it, and it didn't come on that last turn. Breeze, similarly, if you look down the hallway, you'd see Rattel's on his way out as well. Whether or not you wish to hold the elevator for him is up to you guys once you get in.
Mars goes right after me.
Oh, Mars, go ahead. Sorry, yeah,
'cause I use
Mars,
charismatic
Mars get the
leadership
charismatic
first.
leadership.
Yeah.
Mars is going to shove
Nitro.
Nitro into the room.
And then as a free action, close the door.
Well, not yet.
Okay.
I got a better idea.
Shoving is a rate of fire 1, I'll say. So that's going to be 1 attack. Do you still want to do it or no?
Yeah, that's fine.
And you would hear from the hallway, "Stupid fucking kid," from inside the hallway. What do you do besides that? Mars, you
I
still
can't
have,
move, right?
you get a whole
Yeah,
turn.
you get your whole turn.
Oh, okay. So I can open and close the door for free, but I can't use an action, right?
You can open or close the door once per turn for free, yeah. And
But
then you
I
still
can't
have
take any other
you still have a
action.
rate of fire of 1 if you use a rate of fire 2 weapon to attack with. So if you could attack once with the Wagazashi.
One sec. Is a grenade a rate of fire 1?
Yeah, you can't use a grenade.
Damn.
It would have been
I had this
grenade,
cool
it would have
idea.
grenade or throw her. And the idea you're thinking about right now, if you look at the setup, Rattel has already had that thought, and you're ruining his plan. Which is why you heard him say, "Stupid fucking kid."
Mars is going. Yeah, you're right.
Do me a favor, make a perception roll. I'm gonna make this quick. I'm gonna make this
Sorry,
quick.
yeah.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I think we're on the same page. It's just you're not picking up what I'm putting down. So I'm gonna have you roll perception to see if you catch it. That's fair. That's fair. That's not a bad success. Rattel's on the other side, waiting to blow up the door and block her from coming, and also possibly blow up her. You want to, instead of shoving her, grab her and run through. You actually still
Yeah,
had
that's a
her,
better
so you could.
idea, yeah.
You haven't.
Mars could have probably seen that from around the corner.
Yeah, that's fine. So go ahead and run through, and she'll go with you, and then we'll deal with Rattel on his initiative 35. You push the girl through,
See,
and
I
he's
couldn't
like,
see that. So.
"Stupid fucking kid," and you're like, oh, and you kind of scoop her up and just kind of book it through. Keep moving.
All right, so that's my full 6.
You can run double. Your action is running. You were already holding her technically.
Okay, yeah.
So you got her
I
over your
can't move
shoulder,
first, though.
and you're kind of like chucking through, and Rattel sees you kind of pass by and kind of like gives you one of these like nods. Mortician,
Mars's cyber arm lifts up, and you see like the 2-finger salute as he does it.
yeah. Mortician, you're kind of like, feel it.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm going to feel this in the morning.
Sorry.
Pushing himself up at the back of the crowd, he'll glance into the room, see that everyone else has vacated. He'll disrobe the black cloak, annoyingly, this is the second one he's lost. Throw it to the side so that he's not easily recognized for the fact that he's just blown someone up with a rocket inside, and just try and merge into the crowd to basically follow them out.
Okay. So on initiative 1, the crowd continues moving, and you're kind of moving with it.
Oh, you skipped me, John.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
That's all right.
No, did you want to do something?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hack her.
You can't see her.
Oh, okay. So
No,
yeah,
sorry, you're still jacked into her. Oh, no.
No.
Do you want to remain in? Because you can't get out of her. You're still jacked in. She has 6 pass walls. So if you want to hack her, you have to breach those. If you want to try to breach them, you can.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll 3 interface rolls. Failure.
how much did I fail by?
By 2.
So I'd have to use 2 luck.
It'd be about 1 because he's got the +2, right?
No, plus 2's already added in there, it
Added
looks
that
like.
thing.
I'll give you
Oh,
2
okay.
luck. I'll give you 1 luck.
Okay, 1 luck, and then 1 more luck from you, Breeze. That's gonna break.
Yeah,
it's gonna breach
I'll
one
use
of her pass walls. Go for the second one. Another interface roll.
Yeah.
That'll work. Second interface. Or third interface, sorry, 1 more. And so as these pass walls are being kind of relieved from her head, if you want to spend a luck on that one, it'll breach.
I will indeed.
Okay, so then you see that the long finger-like legs of the creature, like the spider that's coming out of her mouth in the virtuality space, are peeling away from her head as it's pulling away. And what you're realizing is that you're still stuck in there. You cannot jack out, which means that you're still technically connected to her. And what's funny is you think you're kind of outside of your space and there's like a pretty thick concrete wall in between you and her. That shouldn't be possible. Door opens on initiative 1. Breeze, Breeze will not be able to go inside because he did not ready an action to do so. Dolly, Ernest, Mamba were preparing to go into the elevator and will do so. Mamba is wanting to hit the button. She wants to go. She wants the elevator to go right now. Ernest is of a similar mind. Dolly, do you stop them from doing so and say wait for Riff?
Yeah, I'd want them to wait for him.
Okay. And he kind of, is going to be stumbling through, but she's basically getting ready to hit the button. Obviously, it takes some time. And you say, wait. Okay. It'll go to the bottom. Gamma, you're outside, and the crowd's kind of dispersing, and you would see a shadow overhead of the space that's kind of out in front of the building, and then you would hear the following.
Oh god.
Well, time to get the fuck out of here.
You see a
Oh,
bright
God.
red light shine down at the main security entrance, and a huge black AV with MaxTac stamping on it, and 4 MaxTac operators drop down and start moving towards the elevator door inside of the building.
Alright.
Well, shit.
Clear out of their way.
Rattel will move forward, and as he's doing so, click, turn around and shoot his rocket launcher straight at the door, hitting. She's going to make an evasion roll. Of course she is. Why wouldn't she? And my cat is a big doo-boo. She is going to dodge away from the explosion because she knows that the structural damage would be much, much harder to get away from. And basically the entire end of the hallway on that far end just starts falling down. He crushes it out entirely, sealing the door and blocking off any sort of escape or entrance from her at that vector point. Rattel will then move a few more squares, and he's going to get into the elevator as well. Mars, you rush into the elevator.
Mars scoops Nitro up and then into the elevator.
You hear what sounds like a very strange kind of skipping sound with like a swoosh to it, and then on the secure door that leads out into the main hall, you see a massive red blade slam through it and start dragging down. It seems that she's cleared the dance floor in a hop and a skip and is now trying to work her way through the other available access point to her.
Damn.
And she's about halfway through it at this point. Gamma, you're outside. Maxtack's here. You're just fucking off, right? Like you're done with this. You're good.
Did I see Mortician come out yet?
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just clear out of their way, but I'm not like
Okay.
gone.
Rith, you are getting in the elevator. You're the last person in. Do you want to hit it?
Hit it. Leave that bitch here.
Can I drag Breeze with me?
Yeah. If
Okay, I'm dragging him in with me.
If Breeze is okay with being grabbed, you can drag him in.
For sure.
Hit the button. Goes up.
Yep.
Breeze, on your initiative, you are still inside of the box, and two things are happening. You're still connected to her, and you're still connected to like that. It's just like this weird net architecture that doesn't seem to be leaving. No matter where you look, like through like concrete through steel, you can see that fucking spider just glowing right where it is in like physical space. Through the wall, it's just this big glowing red spider about where she's located. You attempt to breach. Go ahead, and if you want to spend 3 points of luck here, that's what it's going to take.
I only have 1 point. That's a failure.
I will spend some of my luck.
You can
for
spend
you, good
I'll
sir.
chip in.
on chipping in. If you're chipping in, you can only spend 1 for a friend. So that's 2 people.
I'll spend my 1 then.
Yeah, we got two other people who chipped in. So then it looks like we're on board. We're breaking the 4th block. Go ahead and 2 more.
Oh, anyone can do luck?
You can spend 1 point of luck on a friend's roll. Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
Well, we got 2 people for this first one, so on this next, that's not going to need 1. You got it through, and then the last one for me. Give me 1 more interface roll, Steven.
Come on, baby.
Come on, you got this. You got this.
I believe.
That'll work.
Oh,
So
Hell yeah.
when you break the last
Nice.
pass wall, you are now available to jack out if you wish to.
Foxton is my MVP. I'm giving that dude 2,000 fucking eddies after this.
So real quick, you have jacked out, or you're basically still inside of her head. On your next initiative roll, you'll have the opportunity to break out of her. But what your understanding is you're still connected, but the quick hack range, because of how far you are away from her now, is too short. So you cannot pass signal to her, but she's somehow still tethered to you. You
Right,
understand?
but I can jack out.
You
Right?
can jack out from her. You are not locked in. Correct. And if that's what the cycle is going to be, you guys get up, and when you get to the elevator, you're greeted by a massive shotgun, SMG, and assault rifle, and they very quickly scan you over. Are you how are you going to deal with Maxtack? Are you hands up, or are you trying to fuck
Yeah,
around?
definitely.
Okay.
I'm hands up. Crazy bitch in there with.
She's down there.
swords and-
She's down there, and
Yeah.
they say clear out. And if you kind of get out of the elevator, they're going to go into the elevator, close it. You actually see as they are closing the elevator, one of the Maxtack individuals is ripping the floor open with mantis blades, and they're just jumping down.
Get her, boys.
All right. Clear. Mortician, you obviously on your initiative pull out.
I don't want to go cyber psycho.
And get out into the open air. I'm going to take a second to close that out and move us to the big map. The location that we are in, just to make sure we understand how like outside looks, okay? So the ways that are accessible, the way that you get into the club, it's not readily and easily available. This kind of building here has a kind of staircase that goes into its basement that then leads down a different way, and that connects to it. And then inside of that building is where the elevator was. So when you get out, you're on street level, and you're like right on the water. Okay?
I'm gonna hollow call Foxen and have him pick us up.
You mean
He can take my
Redtail.
car.
Redtail doesn't have a car.
I have a car.
Yeah, he
But I
does
left it.
not. And you guys don't live
Yeah,
together.
he can take my car.
You don't live
Oh,
together. Yeah. You gotta start that arrangement first.
Somebody bring my fucking car.
There is a thing called public
I'll call a
transportation.
fucking Uber, yeah.
Marsh slaps his
But
forehead with his
you
big
probably-
hand, and he's like, "I need a fucking bike."
You probably drove here, and you sure do, but you probably drove here, so you're parked in the parking lot that's on the other side of the building. If you want to start heading for your car, that's absolutely something you can do. And then,
I mean, I'm gonna stick with the group, whatever.
yeah,
I just thought maybe we could catch a ride, you know.
right. Your car can only hold you and one other person. It's the cute little city cars.
Got a
Yeah.
fucking stick.
Oh, it's so
Marsh
adorable.
kind of looks at everyone, and it.
You muted out when you said you looked at everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. You just said. Okay, so yeah,
Sorry.
no worries. Sorry, it seems
No,
like
you're like cutting in and out.
you're cutting in and out.
God damn it.
Am I cutting in and out?
It
No,
sounds like
it's
To
so.
Hey,
me.
good
It's
for us.
Adam. Okay. No worries. You look at everybody.
This is bullshit.
I don't know why Discord hates you, man.
I don't know. But
um,
otherwise, I'm having a good time. So
very good. You kind of give everybody a look over, and everybody's kind of getting out of the elevator, getting out of the building, kind of moving their own way. Rattel's looking at Riff and the band, and is basically trying to corral you four like you are sheep, and he is the shepherd. Black Mamba, Ernest, they are on board with that. They are definite. That's what they paid for. He's getting 500 eddies for this. That's the dream. Dolly, I'm assuming you're with those two. So the three of you are kind of like focusing on that group, and then Riff. Um,
Yeah. I'm sad about my 2000 eddies, but I'm definitely down to leave now that I'm, broken ribs.
for sure. One
As Rattel's corralling us, I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder. You did a hell of a job, bud.
One thing you notice as like the time kind of progresses, as you're kind of making your way to your cars and such, it seems like a lot of the Maelstrom gangers are kind of staying around and kind of like reconvening and kind of like reformulating. And Mortician, you kind of threw your cloak away, but what you would kind of notice is that they're looking around for somebody. I'd like for you to make a human perception roll.
Oh, yes, because I'm very good at human perception.
I'm gonna give you a bonus because it is your. I'm gonna give you a bonus equal to 4.
Okay.
Because it is your gang. These are your
Probably
people.
true.
So they're looking around. It seems like they're looking for you, and they don't seem to notice you yet because you're not wearing your cloak. And the vibe that you're getting, and from what you're overhearing, is they are fucking pissed about this cult
yeah.
bullshit brewing up again, and they think it's
Should I
your
do the same
fault.
since I'm there?
Yeah, go ahead, Gamma.
That's-
Similarly, you kind of are Maelstrom affiliated, and you can understand that like they're definitely mad that the cult has once again ruined the vibe.
Hopefully, Mortician will spot Gamma since Gamma was waiting outside, and trying his best to walk straight in spite of having a broken arm and no doubt looking worse for wear. If he sees Gamma, it'll be
Good sir, it would appear that I am in need of a ripper for a few modifications. And,
he glances around.
considering my companions are indisposed, would you perhaps know anyone?
Yeah, but you're not looking too good. If we can get away from these guys, I think I can help you out. Your arm's looking a little beat up.
A little beat up, a little.
It's like bent the opposite way because they got stepped on by a Maelstrom ganger.
Free floating.
Oh God. No, something. Don't tread on me.
Absolutely happened. But yeah, the band. If you follow Rattel is taking you to his vehicle, which is kind of like a sedan. It can fit 5, which would be 4 in him. And he kind of looks at Breeze and says, "Thanks." And he wires you 500 eddies, Breeze. Thanks for the help. Appreciate it. You okay?
Yep.
Good. I'm gonna get these
And I'll
folks.
just casually start strolling to my car.
I'm gonna get these folks back to safety. Keep an eye out. Fucking cyber psychos. and he will load up Impure Cobra into his car and take you to your respective abodes if you do not fight him.
Yeah, no, I'm good now.
Okay.
I'll take Mortician to my car.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. I'm hurting.
Then hit him with a sedative and
Yeah. No.
cut him up.
If we get there with no issues, I can do
First aid or
Quick fix.
paramedic.
Yeah.
Either one will be DV13. Or paramedic or surgery, sorry. But yeah. You would have done a surgery. It would have been the same. TV
Oh,
13.
surgery's higher.
Oh, go ahead. What was it higher by?
Surgery's by 2.
Okay, then that'll succeed. So you kind of cut him open a little bit and like on the arm and kind of fix the kind of bioorganic that's kind of holding the arm in place. Like the tendons and the metal are kind of fucked from the step, like good old solid break. But you're able to kind of fix everything and put it back together.
The only thing that's odd about it is I use a chef's knife.
Yeah. And strength.
Morty
Rather
doesn't know. Morty
odd
doesn't know if he's going to be
implement.
fixed up or carved up.
Yeah.
You take
I
him
mean-
to your shop, which is a restaurant. Take him to the back, and then there's a Ripper Dog shop.
I mean, Morty's not exactly the
Have to
prime slab of meat when you look at him.
I would
It's
say
Not
covered in metal,
appetizing.
bro.
I'm used to it.
it probably wouldn't even work as chili meat, Daniel, to be honest. The mangled mess of man is what he is.
I expect this is going to put me back a bit of funds, but do your worst, Doctor.
Doctor, I haven't heard that in a while, but I got you, bud.
Dolly and Riff, while in the car, obviously the gig went kind of sideways. The other thing you'll notice too is you didn't see Seamus, Darcy. He was supposed to be there. You also know Seamus Darcy used to manage Charlotte.
She killed him
She's-
first.
Dolly's gonna pull out a cigarette and just.
Fuck that whole night.
Ugh.
Mama
My
kind
ribs hurt.
of looks at you. Is this some bullshit you're bringing out, or is this just unrelated? Is Cyber Psycho doing his own thing?
I didn't even know there was a Cyber Psycho there.
Are you really gonna take 2,000 A's to die?
I
Babe,
was confident until 2 shots missed, and then I realized I couldn't do it there.
babe. We're good. We got gigs lined up through till July. We're fine. Got rent
True.
paid. Got everything
I heard-
handled.
I heard
Out of
2,000
character.
eddies. I was
Out of character,
ready.
to be fair, I think she tried to close the elevator on him anyway.
Yeah.
valid, honestly.
She goes mad at him. Like he didn't do what the solo said to do. Why pay him 500 eddies if you're not gonna use him? Anyway, you can see Black Mama's kind of giving Riff side eye, like she's mad. It's like that kind of, Riff is rambunctious and kind of impulsive, and she's kind of mad about the situation because he put himself in danger's way.
You're sleeping in the doghouse tonight, bro. Just gonna take a huge drag on her cigarette.
And Black Mama says, "For damn sure, he's sleeping on the couch."
Problem paradox.
My ribs.
Ernest is shaking his head. Hey guys, go with that shit. Better that you guys.
This is why I live alone.
Well, it's currently just the band and Rattel in the car, but also noteworthy. Rattel's not talking. This is not his kit and caboodle. But Ernest says, "Come on, guys. At least you have each other to argue with, okay?"
Riff kind of lays back in the back seat where I assume he's at, and is like just sitting there holding his rib cage. He's like, I definitely gotta see a doc later.
I bet Riff is like really re-evaluating whether or not it was a good time to quit drugs or not.
It's definitely on the list.
Rattel will take you to Red Tails to get patched up. It's kind of on the way. You're heading up to Watson, so he's just taking you up West Skyline. So they pop in, and if you're going to use the mitigate injury as a downtime between now and the next session, that's what it'll be. And then yeah, everybody else kind of gets to where they're going. Looks like Daniel dropped off. Sad. He's like, I hate this game. It's not very good. JK. But I think that's all I've got for the evening. That was actually relatively quick. I was expecting more people to stupidly fight. I'm glad that didn't happen. At the same time, I'm sad.
Like Mars ain't a hero.
Yeah.
He's ready to fight anybody.
Well,
Like, he'll fight God. You don't give a fuck.
The
He's
funniest
not a hero.
part about that is I said, "Don't be a hero," and I said, "Okay, do you want to be a hero?" And you're like, "No, I'm gonna run." And I'm like, "You sure you don't want to save Nitro?" And you're like, "I saved Nitro. You are a hero,
Yeah,
my
I
guy."
I didn't recognize. Yeah, true. I guess.
I baited you into that shit, but I will let you know for sure.
Mhm.
The one thing that you are aware that happened down there once Max Tack made its way down into Charlotte's den. The only Charlotte's Web, yeah, ha 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 ha. That's the joke. But
He wrote some pig and probably in like her web somehow.
yeah.
Probably with like blood.
So
Rip.
I want to let you know that Smiley is dead.
Smiley is definitely dead.
Smiley
He
is
not
definitely
smiling.
dead. She literally
Maybe
had
he's
like
smiling eternally. Maybe she carved him a new smiley.
carved his throat out.
All I'm
My
saying is-
internet might just have shut the bed. I think he meant shit the bed. Can you
Yeah.
boot me from the channel so I can join on my phone? Oh wow, that's funny.
Oh shit.
See, all I'm saying is if Rand the super fan was there, he'd have had her.
Different story.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the
guaranteed.
super fan
Yeah.
would have like grabbed her by her leg, swung her
Hit her,
around,
started
up
ripping
and
legs
down,
off the back.
and then would have been like,
Yeah.
"Puny God."
Should be good.
Rand would have
Yeah,
had
so-
it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
As,
for
as
sure.
soon as I was thrown out, I'm like, okay, there's no net actions
Okay, I'm
against
in
her
for now.
from me. And then when the rocket missed, it's like, yeah, okay, that's it's bad. It's bad. It's very bad.
She
I
is
It's time to
thought
go.
I think
for a
Morty
second-
just heard slash, the sound of metal being split, and then
Uh-huh.
explosions, and was just like grimacing more and more and more as time passed.
So, to close it out, I'll say that Impure Cobra gets back home fine. Rattel did his job, earned his 500, but pretty much just passed it straight to Breeze. Breeze, when that connection hit, you would realize that her pass wall system and structure is definitely not normal. You as a player, I know, will not be familiar with this terminology, but when I say it, write it down. This is a noteworthy thing to take, and also when you learn more about the setting, you'll understand it more. But she was definitely utilizing black wall technology. She was employing hacks and also defenses that are like AI black wall material. Okay, so make sure you take that.
That's why I
as a note.
wanted her dead. I want them. I want them.
The spider. Then Mortician, obviously you would be able to tell that as well. You were in her head, but you didn't see the defensive grid that she utilized, the spider's catch. So again, not all of her tricks have been laid bare yet. You definitely feel that engaging with her in the future, Mortician, is going to be something you need to do on your terms, and you may need to start trying to kind of vie for a crew. The only fixer that you're aware of is Hatter.
Had it, yeah.
So it might be good to have a conversation with him. I'll definitely
Yeah.
see if we can't kind of get that discourse going. And yeah, I think that's it for everybody, right? Okay. Thanks for watching those that
That was
did.
good because Mars.
Oh, go ahead, Mars. Sorry, you make it back home, of course, too. Sorry.
Exactly.
But is there anything that you want to end on? Sorry.
So like, I imagine like the camera like shifts to where like you just see
Yeah, I
from,
have
like,
something.
Mars's perspective, and like he makes like you just see like him making a phone call, and then like the camera shifts away to
Can you
like
hear
the
me?
back of him and
Hold on,
behind
Dan.
the back of his head, and he's just like, "I need to see you for one of your special massages."
Daniel, I do hear you. What you got?
I want to retcon what I said earlier about I haven't heard doctor in a long time and just say I'm not a doctor.
But is there like a weird like defensiveness about it?
Yes.
I'd say with your huge human perception from earlier solution, we're gonna go ahead and say that you clock that. You clock that he feels like being called a doctor is kind of a insult to him. Just like if someone were to call you a net runner, it would be like,
Rip.
I'm a priest. He's like, I'm a chef.
Calling a chef a cook.
Yeah.
Yeah. My apologies.
All right. Since Daniel's on weird phone shenanigans, his internet exploded. I'm gonna go ahead and kill it, and we'll go ahead and
Aye.
see you on for more Cyberpunk. We'll see you on Saturday. I'm gonna do a double header, so Saturday at noon and then Saturday at 7. So keep an eye out. See you then.
Hell yeah.
Peace.
That was
That's
fantastic.